Hi. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'm live now. Do you hear? I have to see if this. Yeah, it moves a little bit. Okay. I will just write hi here in the chat. You can maybe. Sometimes you need to press some button so that you can see the chat, but it says so. So I hope you can find it if you want to, and then I will also put up an image here. Just so you have something to watch, just talk as I used to. Okay, so done with that. So I will have 4 piles, and I hope I will remember to put down the timestamp so I can do that after. So this is about what are they thinking about you. And if someone comes in and have other questions, want to talk in the chat, feel free to do so. So this is somewhat odd because the 22nd, it's happened to be the day of the medicine Buddha. I didn't know that though. But I had this awakening, which I cannot explain. I cannot really describe it either. So, yeah. But I guess I chose this image because of that. New era of me. So it feels rather odd to start just doing my random things because it's so odd. And this day, actually, just some week ago or something, I met someone I haven't met for a long time, and today also someone just popped up, not living far though, but as the other one. Although, but when I was speaking to that person, I probably should have not said too much though. A little beetle flew into my mouth and then went out again though. But oh, what a brilliant sign! Also, this Jungian story about this beetle. If you've heard it, I should have listened. I didn't. Obviously, I had it in my mind though, and yeah. I'm thoughtful more so than I have been before. Yeah, but you can just say that. But okay, so now we will go there, and I hope I won't fall asleep. I used to talk in this speed kind of way, but I have such a lack of words, I would say, and peace within me, and also really sort of a lack of interest in sharing, but in a calm way, not like disinterest actively. Also, yeah, I wish there were words, and I think and I hope that I can, by sharing parts of my story or something, or just other stories there are so many good things that are like fingers pointing at the moon and pointing at the enlightenment. But yeah, I think they may do it best, the silent ones. Yeah. So, but everything has changed. Also, today I thought I saw my teacher in Ayurveda, Lola, in a car. But maybe this was just someone. It was quickly though. There was a younger girl in the front seat with her. She was driving here. Or it looked exactly like her though. But I'm not sure. Haven't seen her for a long time also. Yeah, I think I shouldn't ramble now, right? I should just move on. And yeah, maybe I could ramble a little bit about the whole card thing. I have a bunch of cards. Now I have no use for them anymore. No, didn't have use for them really. They are more for fun for me many times. But But so I thought about those Tibetan monks when they they do those sand paintings. I watched them live once in Gothenburg many years ago, and I see tarot in similar ways, that, and I always said that, though I didn't understand the whole concept, if you say, about it, but that it mirrors the past, it mirrors patterns of the past, but actually everything does, in a way also. So when I met these people, for example, um, just coming to the surface now is a little bit like the light of dead stars. It's already in the past, but some of the manifestations are still seen, which I won't go further down that rabbit hole, but that's actually, and actually, even science, neurologically speaking, and such, yeah, it's the truth also. But yeah, it's still already done. So when it comes to future things, which usually is what people want to see then or know about, now it's about people, someone's thoughts, which is in the now. Whenever you come across this, it's a match, so it doesn't matter what time it is, or if it's in several years or whatever. So anyways, when it comes to the future, what you read is rather the patterns spilling over into the future, and usually people follow their patterns, so it's quite easy to see where it's going, but it's not set, it's not settled. There is a way to how can you say jump out of that. Well, even the whole mirroring, since this is mirroring the soul, even that changes the pattern in a way. Seeing something from the perspective of the soul is something else, or get that mirrored back to yourself from that place. That brings new opportunities and new possibilities, and another way of viewing, so that there are multiple choices, other choices available. Yeah. But sometimes they also need to be very, very harsh and clear, and mirror what you do not want to see. And I'm like that when it comes to also mediumship readings or whatever I do, honestly. And it's not because I want to be harsh. It's because that is what I like. I mean, I like to get that. I like clarity. So I give what I feel is the most loving, but oftentimes that may not be the other one's love language. So, but it's mine. And there is a guy that I sort of like, and he is very, I may not say very straightforward, but always, but clear. I mean, it's not a lot of other words there, let's say. And that is something I really like. Oh gosh, so liberating. I also totally understand how others would be very offended by that. I'm not. I am. I have this holy indignation when it comes to falseness, though. I really, really have a hard time when it comes to that. But aside from that, yeah, there is so much to share. If I knew any words to share the things that I've discovered and constantly now discover, I kind of thought that, wow, first week, there were some changes. One of the changes was that I'm liberated from a whole life of sugar addiction that I've been like fighting, you could say, or trying, and I found certain methods and there this and that and whatnot. Um, and I mean, this have been going on for all my life. I'm 56 now, so these have been a pattern that I can remember since I have a memory since I was 2 years old. So I I don't remember a time where I have been without that, and that have been just released. I mean, now I suddenly have a choice, you could say. I always had it in a way, but also not so much in a way. But anyways, so that was one thing, and the other thing was that I've stopped dreaming. Tonight I dreamt actually more than usual. Usual. I mean, from the 22nd of June. But first week I didn't dream at all, and that was also very surprising because my nights they used to be super active. I guess my mind used to be super active also. Uh, I don't guess that. I know that, but anyway, so that was one of the things that happened was that I didn't dream when I was sleeping, and that was fantastic actually. There was such calmness. It was like everything was resolved. How can I say? But then I have had a few minor. I also used to dream like seeing psychic things that will happen or messages from the past. I mean, those who have passed over to people or whatever. I used to process things like that also when I'm dreaming. So it's like work time for me. I used to be maybe not exhausted because I like it, but a little bit. I mean, the nights are active. They are more active almost than days. So to just sleep without dreaming was fantastic. But now I've started to dream a little bit in the morning, briefly, and not during. I mean, it was all the nights, many dreams. It was a common theme for me. But now, yeah, that's so fantastic. That was some of the changes, but I also thought that okay, wow, now now almost like I reached this, you could say, perspective or state of consciousness or something, and I was so wow, like now I'm done. I mean, I reached it like many years ago. I wrote in a book by Wayne Dyer. It was like I maybe was like 30. I lived in Kungälv then. Had this book, and at the end of this book, it was a page where it said, "Write what you really one thing that is your goal, right? Like what you really want." And I wrote enlightenment. How wow! I mean, that was the biggest thing, and I wanted to understand everything. Like, so I could have. Now I feel like wow, I could have like written whatever, and it would have been a smooth ride, but not me. So I wrote that down, and I didn't put much thought about that. But then everything came crashing down. It have been a lot of chaos. And I see that this have been the pressure. This have been the pressure to get me to this point. And I see that I also asked for it. And yeah, well, now I'm here. But not only that, but also that now I realized that this is the starting point. This is not like, oh gosh, done. Now I'm done. Like, oh no. Ah, there was a pause, let's say, and in a way, it's a constant pause, you could say. But yeah, then now comes the um, yeah, how can I say, living this. Yeah. But I haven't. I don't regret it. I don't regret it. But yeah, I wouldn't wish it on even my worst enemy if I had one. But I mean, mm, yeah. So now I'm here. But that was just a little bit of a ramble. Maybe I get back to a ramble, but I will still jump down to the to this place of reality where we pull the cards for this. So I have actually, now I will use the Psychic Tarot by John Holland. So I do have the green one, which is more like love related, but it doesn't have to be a love relationship you think about. So your focus is the interesting thing, and that is also certain things when you are heading there towards this awakening. It you start to things start to synchronize like crazy, and for me that have been going on for in waves. Honestly, I've been so close to uh, taking this step many times actually, or at least a few times when I have been aware of it, but it have shocked the system too much, so I haven't been able to integrate it. Also, I have been too scared to actually um, fully go there, let's say. So, but now it was a very smooth, and like I think it was like 5 6 days afterwards. Then I got also uh, uh, Kundalini rising. I was just like sitting and felt it was going on for like 2 hours, but I could feel exactly where the energy moved up through the body. So and that was also very soft and smooth and no shocking thing about it, just lovely. Yeah. But yeah. So anyways, what are they thinking about you, whomever that is? Doesn't have to be love though. So for number one, and if anyone have any questions or want to chat about whatever, just let me know then. I'm not saying I can answer, but I might. So anyways, 18 minutes in. I've just talked for long now. So for number one, what are they thinking about you? Yeah. What I was going to say there was, anyways, about the synchronicities. Also, listening to these kinds of things. When you feel that they are so correct, you just don't understand how can that be. It could be like hackers. It could be like whatever I have thought that it could be. Also, but it's also when you start to align, then you will see it everywhere around. Also, okay, moving on. So let's see. What are they thinking about you? Focus your thoughts. Meanwhile, so here I get the Eight of Cups. This is someone who see this about you. Then I guess it's like a reverse, and it's not reverse, but it's upside down or contrary to how I used to think. I mean, it used to be about them, like let's say. But anyways, Eight of Cups. So here is a person sitting at the beach, praying or something, and turning their back. So it says about the card that it's emotional withdrawal. Okay, so maybe you then have withdrawn. I don't think, gosh, I will have so much less words when it comes to these cards. Also, I see. Um, yeah. So, but there is also this number 8. I get this whole eternity sign that almost like an enlightenment card in a way. I see that, like the waves, they come and go here at the beach. This person is at peace. Half of their back is open, like naked, and then they have this cloak or a purple whatever on them on the one side of the body. Yeah, I think it's not yeah, withdrawal is really a good word, because I think this person, or you then, is drawn inward. That is what they see, for the sake of peace. Or but also, as I said about this number 8 that popped up really now, is like there is a sense that nothing is lost. It just comes and goes in waves, like, okay. And underneath is this patience card, which is Major Arcana number 14. Temperance, it's called oftentimes, but here, patience. And here's someone holding a seed in their hand, watching it while it grows, like so. And it grows also very beautifully through the central center of the from the heart, actually, you could say, here, up through the chakras and up through the crown here. So yeah, I think that's all that is needed here. And they also realize that they need patience with you. There is nothing they actually need to do aside from that. They just need to wait. That's how they see it, anyways. That you are not that you don't share. You have like disconnected a bit emotionally to them, or don't share or open up like that. They are waiting. They are loving and willing, and yeah, but not doing much about that. So maybe they think that you have left them or something. Yeah. But they have not left. They are waiting there. They are sitting there, like, no, that's all I can say here. It was like very short, I feel, but okay, we'll go to the second one then. And now it's, where is the time there? 22 minutes in. 22:30, I say. 22:33 is fun. Okay, what are they thinking about you? You life tarot, I almost said. I'm thinking about you. Number 2, focus on whatever person you want to to know what they're thinking about you. Whoa. Here we have 2 pillars. I guess this must be. Oh, has to check. There are different colors of this. Yeah, this is 7 of Wands, I would assume. Patience and planning is what it's called here. So I see some inaction here also. It's like both of you two are a pillar, you could say, standing beside each other or close by or so. It's not far, but it's also not so much action here. Maybe also there is a balance here and a peace. So maybe both want to not disturb this peace and rather just be like this, so nothing will be shaken, or because this is harmonious in a way, although nothing happens. Okay, I will see underneath here. Someone is here. If you can see the chat, just feel free to say. Whoa, here we have harmony reversed. There is actually lovers underneath, but reversed. So I think both of you in this case, for number two, is like a want from both ends, maybe a little bit tiny more from the other, but it doesn't happen because of it could be shyness, it could be no one is moving. That's the thing here. There may be some plans to do that, or it will, yeah, the feeling of being caring and patient here. But, and also there is very much equality. These people, you and this other person, look at each other as equals very much. So it's a lot of respect, almost too much, in the sense that no one takes the step. You want to be in a harmonious love relationship, I feel, with the lovers underneath here, and be close, like look into each other's eyes, hold hands maybe, or touch each other and celebrate love. But instead you are standing here like side by side, but almost in a friendly vibe. This could also be in a relationship where you have been in a love relationship for some time also, but you feel like you have been like those, you've gotten into routines, or just standing there like, yeah, it have become almost not lifeless, but like yeah, yeah, you know what I mean, I hope. Could be some laziness in it too, actually. But yeah, I have to add that it's very much respect. No one wants anything negative towards each other. That is just rather, I think both of you maybe, but the other one clearly see their mirror or partner in you. But I guess also somewhat too much of respect to move forward. To move forward, also thinking that the way they would think, you also would think. Like, uh, yeah, looking for minor signs or changing weather, let's say, to be able to. But no one, it seems like unlikely that anyone in this situation will take a step in some direction. It could be pride involved also, the feeling of losing face, sort of, or losing a sense of yeah, a sense of respect also, losing that way of looking at each other if someone suddenly exposes what they want. This is really odd, and my cat is also coming here, so I will just stop with that then. Hey babes, she have to go through this place, right? And then I have, is there still, yeah, it's still on. 29 minutes in for number 3. What are they thinking about you? And if you listen, there is someone here listening, I don't see whom, but then you can also change which person for each pile if you want, or what are they thinking about you? Okay, let's see. For number 3, focus on one person for this. Whoa, oh it really jumped. So this is 6 of swords reversed, and underneath is the universe reversed. Well, oh, whoa, I have so many thoughts on this, but the first card, I feel like it's called moving on, and since it's reversed, I think this person think that you will never move on. You will never leave them, I think, is a way to interpret this. You will maybe say so or something, or have plans. It's like, as I mentioned in the intro here with my food addiction and sugar stuff. Stop, go away, little baby. Okay, now I have to be harsh with her. I don't want her to be here. Okay, so um, anyways, yeah, concentrating. So I think. Oh, I get so slow when I get really distracted by her now. Right. Um, yeah, that is my interpretation because of the universe card is like something that is uh, accomplished in a happy way, but here it's reversed. So it's not. It will not lead to what you want. This is what they see, what they think about you. They won't. I think this is also from the perspective of them not wanting to give it all. They don't want to um, fulfill this. It's like drops of water in the desert kind of thing, I feel. But they still think that you won't ever leave, so they don't have to put much an effort in, because they think you also will wait for this. This may be subconscious. This may not be active thinking on their part, but they think then subconsciously at least that you will always wait for the fulfillment of it or strive for that or so on, so that is something that holds you back from leaving, because you have that idea or vision or something that you want to achieve or accomplish, and they know they won't give it, and so they think you won't let go since you haven't gotten it, if that makes sense. So this was a little bit of a sad pile in that way, but they sort of manipulate you, and they sort of think that they can yeah, string you along, or what you say. Yeah, you may also have talked about this or said something towards this person of I want it this way or something, and now I get this, like that song again. I'm with this song now. I start. I will see if I can. Tell me why. I think it's called. Right. Go away. She doesn't listen. Um. No, go away. Psh, no, go away. Oh, she's talking. If you have a cat that is like 17, no, she's like, she dominates. Yeah, I'm sorry I did that sound here. Anyways, so I think I will put this song there. I think it means something to you. Also, that she comes here with her domination looks. If you have a cat, and if it's an older cat, you would know what I say. She's just, yeah, she's the one that rules this household. At least she thinks she is. And this person think they do. Like her. If you put a limit, as I now put her little paw down, because she would push all the cards and everything. She used to. Now she protests. Did you hear her? Usually she can have long, like talks when she's pissed at me now. So I have to try to make her pleased later. But anyway, so she used to be on this table, and now she was going to. But yeah, I don't want her around the stuff right now. So now she went into a little tippy thing and is not glad. Anyways, well, moving on. Well, that was actually part of this reading, I feel, because this is how this person also will do, probably. They will back off if you put a limit, or if you say that, like, this is what I need right now or something. They will test, first of all, if that really is true, or if you allow it still. And then if you They may not say anything or make purry sound or might make any sounds, but they may move into their little space and like man cave or whatever. Now, like they may say that it's they accept it or what it is, but they will not be happy, and they will show it in a way that will make you feel as if you need to adjust to make them come out of their shell, or make them positive sort of again. They will try to guilt trip you, really. So wow, yeah, they really don't believe you will leave, because they have figured you out. Let's say they know that you want to accomplish this, you want to fulfill this first to be able to leave it even. And so that's what they hold over your head in a way, without maybe knowing so themselves, and also you may not be aware. That's why you are stuck in a way here, why you stay. You want it to be brighter, but you kind of want to you are out there trying to change them, and you can never change them, because this is also a choice. This is a choice. This is not like a lack of competence. This is an unwilling to give you all you want and need. So, right. Wow. Okay. So, but she can manipulate me. Truly. Wow. 37. So now I will have to really be sweet with her later. God. I love that cat though. I mean, really. But, and also have had cats before. And if they saw how I am with this one, they would just, I mean, I was super sweet with them. Oh gosh, I should do this instead. Well, anyway, I put 37 there so I can talk for 10 seconds more. I used to cook fish or whatever to them without having food to myself and everything when I was younger. But also laying on the side of the bed, and those two huge cats, they were like taking up all the bed, and I was trying not to wake them up. But to this one, I'm worse than ever. She's, yeah, oh my, she rules everything. So the fact that I actually put a limit now, she is not used to that. I will have to make up for it. All right, so back to this now. For the fourth pile, what are they thinking about you live? And by the way, back to the previous one, if you ever have seen how a cat does things, that's what you're dealing with. This person know how to make you pay more, quote unquote. I mean, like, yeah, they are what is the word for that? Like, they are negotiators. Yeah, they constantly negotiate things up. If you give them like a cat candy, for example. Now I will change this to 38 then, because I talk. They will just do different things that make you want to give them some extra, or yeah, like everything, or make you play, although they can just lay there and they want you to activate them or make them interested, but they just lay there and you are exhausted. Anyways, moving on. Okay, so for the number 4 here. All right. What are they thinking about you, number 4? Number 4, what are they thinking about you? Maybe I should change deck now. It seems like maybe before. No, here's one. Woo. This is reversed though. Deception and envy. I mean, they don't see you that way. Also, this is interesting because I think why it even comes up when it comes to reversed cards, the way I read them, it's like the upright meaning does have some importance though, although it doesn't mean that. So in this case, I think there are others that perceive you this way or talk about you this way, as deception, as deceiving, or envious, or like having shady behaviors. But this person really don't see you that, they don't think about you that way. They don't think you wear a mask. They see you as honest and genuine, and an authentic person. So that is what I see in this card. But I think there are those around. It may be friends. It may be um, family member, or whatever is around, work colleagues or whatever. It may be those who see you in a bad light and may communicate that to this person then. But they don't see it. They really don't see that. So that's good. Underneath, yeah, that is the High Priestess. That is the intuition card. So that is why they see beyond the veil. They see reality. They see with their soul's eyes. So they don't buy that. They don't see that, because have their inner sight and their intuition, who shows them that is yeah, that doesn't feel correct at all to them. So, and yeah, wonderful. There is also in this High Priestess card a closed door, but it's shining behind there. So she have this ankh around her neck, and I feel like that is also this key of life and everything, but also the number 2. And I think that this person actually still hesitate to open this door, because it seems like a tiny opening, so you can see the light shining in, but they haven't opened the door. And that may be um, because of these things around, that they may have heard negative uh, things or stuff around about you. Yeah. So therefore they don't feel that that is so, but still they hesitate and maybe take it very slow, or keep they hold back, because they I mean, they trust their intuition, but they also want to be careful. That's like what I wanted to say about that. So these are the 4 cards. And now my angry sweetheart, maybe I have to talk to her more than you. I think I will. Look at that bad conscience. I love cats, by the way. It's nothing. I have nothing bad to say. They are the most lovely creatures ever, and you, especially women, I think, have a lot to learn from them. I mean, really, they're masters. Oh, no, 2 people here. Maybe I should pick some cards for you who are here just randomly. You can see which you're just 2. I don't see whom, but since you're just 2 persons here, I mean, you could know if it's for you. So I will do that and then go and try to make my cat happy again and pleased with me and my actions. She's close by, but not glad. Okay, let's see now. So I will just take for one now and for another. So let's see whom that is for. You know yourself. For one of you who is here, of the 2. And if you can, you can see if you are able to see the chat, you can also write something there if you want to. But anyways, for one of you, whoa, here's a card. Passion ignited. This is like the phallus card. So, but it could also be just energy, your own inner fire, your that have that a new potential, a new idea or something, a new passion. Yeah, whatever that can be. It can be many things. So generally in tarot, it symbolizes yeah, what I said. But that is just a seed or a potential to something. So this is for any of you. This is a potential then. And let's see underneath here. Oh, here's the sun reversed. I think there is a lack of not innocence, but a little bit of a lack of openness. What is needed here is like playfulness and cheerfulness and, yeah, being like childlike, or or naked in the sense of being open and vulnerable, and not making a show of anything, like just being, yeah, who you are, kind of energy. But that is, since the sun card or the light card is reversed, there is something I think also about this passion ignited. Maybe it is also related to the fire energy, and it is, the card is related to that, but also maybe related to the need to raise that vibe upwards through the chakras, so that it's not just focused on, let's say, the physical passion, or yeah. So that is maybe the it needs, there is a lot of light here and fire energy, but it needs to spread, you could say. Yeah. Otherwise it's, well, otherwise it kind of becomes dark, but it's not. But yeah, so but there is a new idea, or a good feeling here for one of you then. I don't know what else to say about that, really. Yeah, just what I said. More openness, and just being not straightforward, maybe in the, like, in a harsh way, but being like accessible. Yeah, being open in that sense, being available, and not trying to like protect your ego. Stop with the games, like, is a message here for the other one, whomever that is of you two. Whoa. Oh, here is something else. Victory and success reverse. So something is not going the way you want to, obviously. So you will know what this is. Okay, something have not succeeded, obviously. And as I said, just right before here, I said that every card that is reversed is also the upright, meaning have something to say. So it was almost expected. I feel like you expected victory and success. You expected something to go well, easy, or being like celebrated for, or that it would be solved, or like resolved, or something. You kind of, you really believed that, and then it didn't, and it haven't, at least yet, because underneath here I see the prosperity, what is begins, it says, but reversed also. It's like Ace of Pentacles reversed. So this is a seed that have been planted, or like a start of something that could be all kinds of good things, and you have envisioned that, and you have like expected it also. And now it's still this, I don't think this seed have like been rotten in the, do you say, in the, so it's like spoiled in the soil there, but it haven't it haven't yet manifested all the fruits and all the good stuff that you wanted it to really grow into this huge fruit tree, or like good stuff that came out of that, and also the roots to grow so it would be stable, and whatever this is now, you really, really had, because of your strong positive vision, you were almost certain that this will manifest. It's like I spoke abracadabra kind of thing. I spoke it, so it will happen. It was like a, yeah, you felt like this law of attraction, or what is on the uh, edge of manifestation. You bring so much light also, so it was so surprising, I feel, that it didn't, because you have decided it would, and also have a very strong will. You're very strong willed, so. And why not? I maybe should give some advice here. Hmm. I don't think there is anything wrong, really. I mean, I don't think it's that you are like, let's say, to blame for not succeeding here. I think it's about there is a lot of things that are needed to clarify here. There is, if you Google the cards in Psychic Tarot by John Holland and look for the Victory and Success card or number 6 of Wands, there is this guy that's standing on a cliff, like, and blowing like in a trumpet or something, and there comes like light then, or waves of light, or you could say, and but there is so much darkness around. There is more needed, much more is needed to be said or done or something for this darkness to dissipate. And so more than one blow of this trumpet is needed. There are more things around here. So there is a little bit of clarity, but not as much as you thought this was enough, kind of, I feel. But it's more needed, yeah. And also, and therefore it will take more time for this seed to grow and flourish, yeah. But you can feel a little bit maybe hopeless, like as if it wouldn't even, since it's turned reversed, like, or upside down, this card. Then have to look at that a little bit also. But I think it could. It's don't give up hope. Keep your bright vision. It's just more darkness than, as I said, than you anticipated in this situation that need to be clarified or need to be transformed. And I talked about that in the beginning when I had this sort of enlightenment. Whoa, yeah, you can ask a question. Slay crafts. Wow. Ask a question. And yeah, I talked about this, the light of a dead star, that things that already are, even if we are not pleased with them, they are just what have been. Everything, even if it's manifested things, they have just been in the past. So from that place we can create a new. So keep your vision. So let's see. I want to know about my future spouse. All right, what do you want to know about them? Okay, I will pick a card just. I am I am Slayer, or however would you say it? Yeah. Sorry for laughing at that. Oh, thanks for the thumbs up, whomever. Okay. Oh, my cat. I was going to go and make her pleased now, but I won't. Then I will please you, hopefully. Okay. So let's see. Your future spouse. I will just pull a card and see whatever comes up, and then you can ask more if you want to know more. All right. As it stays, as it seems like right now, then. Future spouse. Okay, the first card I get is Empress reversed. That is like, in this deck, it's also called Fertility, which is the Psychic Tarot by John Holland. Then. So I think this is not like an Empress. Let's say, no, I'm just kidding. But it's like, this is also maybe an older one. I don't think this is someone you will have babies with, let's say. Because of the whole, this card in this deck says fertility upright and it's reversed. So I would assume that, as well as the Empress upright is very much laid back or like a receptive. This is a quite a I wouldn't maybe say demanding figure, but yeah, like this person you will meet is quite active. Yeah, I will see underneath also. This is 9 of yeah, or it is actually, yeah, it's 9 of Wands. I thought it was the Hermit card because it looked like it. It's called Spiritual Strength. So this is like a Buddha figure holding, how, I mean, they really hold their hands up, and their spirit guides, let's say, or their spirit Buddha or enlightenment, you could say, holds things up and have immense strength. So this is a very spiritual person, but not someone you could it's, how can I describe this? I don't know even your gender, but this is this is not a feminine force. This is if you know about those different kinds of goddesses. You said crafts also, so I would assume maybe you have some interest in that. I don't know, but this is rather one of those darker goddesses. Kind of. You are a female, yeah, okay. So and you are interested in males, or but anyways, whatever gender, this also talks about qualities within femininity and masculinity. So this is not a feminine energy of this future spouse. And if so, it's more so the, let's say, darker sides of the feminine. It's like, no, it's not someone nurturing in that soft kind of way, or a person who likes to beautify things around her very much, homey person. This is like something else. I can't really see what, but what I can see underneath here is that this person also is very solid. This person will not leave. I mean, whatever happens, however rough things are, they will have the strength to hold the fort, let's say. They will hold, they will like, they won't bend. This person is very, I wouldn't say secretive, but they are very much, they enjoy being by themselves also. They are very autonomous. They're very sovereign. These person are very hard to push, let's say. And so when they have decided to be with you, then they are like, they are solid for life. They won't move. They won't look in another direction. They won't be having unfaithful ideas. They will just, it's not even in their mind space, let's say. And whatever troubles or whatever you would meet, they will not shake because of that. That's just that's when they become the most solid, is when also things are shaky, because they know they have the strength to hold it. And that's an inner strength, that they are very, very clear on who they themselves are. So, oh, how will it look like? Right. I will pull some card about that. I want to play now and say old and bald. Sorry, I'm just playing. How will it look like? Oh, well, now we got this like this deception and envy reverse. Like, this is reverse. Okay, and passion ignited underneath. So it must have been for you, those cards, by the way, those before. Um, yeah, that must have been for you. Anyways, they come up again then. So I think he would maybe also look a bit like a player, or have some sort of manners that would make you think that he is, because of this seven of swords, that is like a thief, but he is quite obvious. And here it says deception and envy, and here it's like a blonde guy. He's like an image of Hermes, if you have seen various kinds of Hermes images. In this images, it looks like a Greek god or something. I'm not sure he would look like that, but he will have some sort of, either in his looks or in his manners, some sort of things that make people project negative things about him, that they think he wears a mask, or thinks he's deceptive, or like yeah, they distrust for some reason or another. That can come from jealousy as well, but he's not like that, although people may think that about him. So because maybe he looks very good, though, that may also be judgmental on their part. Do you have you met this person already, because of this ace of wands, this passion ignited thing? He's very physical, though. I mean, this is one who is very the physical aspect of love is very important for this person. The sexual aspect, I mean, and it is. No, I don't know who he is. So I don't know who is he. Yeah, so I don't know either who is. You will meet him, though. Your next spouse. Keep your eyes open. Yeah, but I think he will look good and be quite young. And I think you also are quite young. But he is very, very aware of who he is. I mean, he is unwavering when it comes to when he have made his decisions about something. He also won't it have to. I don't know what it would have to. I think nothing can make him uh, kind of leave. I'm not saying he would stay against anyone's will though, or something. But yeah, he would never betray trust unless maybe. I don't think even if others would do so, I don't think he would. Yeah. I was just kidding when I said he was old and bald. I just wanted to say that because of, I don't know, because of being silly. But no, I don't think he's old at all. I think he's young. And I think you are quite young. Around your age, I would say. Maybe a couple of years older or not, something, but nothing much. No. Because of this, if you Google these images, the Passion Ignited, one of ones in John Holland's deck, or the Seven of Swords that is called Deception and Envy, then you will see how they look like in these cards. Yeah, I would assume she looks like she could be 19, this Passion Ignited card. And he would be, I don't know. Yeah, he could be the same age or something around that age. Not an older, no. So, if you find this guy, I mean, if you choose this guy, rather, you will find him. I think. Then you really found something good. But there may be some rumors around this person. There may be um, some people who don't like something with him or something, but that is really not true if you learn to know him. So, yeah. So that's that. I hope you will let me know if he shows up, though. Be open to not judging quickly, even if you have friends or someone telling you that, oh no, that one, and so on. Yeah, get to know them a little bit and see what they go for, and yeah, good luck with that. So now I have to go and take care of my cat. She was not glad that I said she couldn't get up on the table right now, so I will take care of her now. But thanks for being here, and I will check in again soon. So I hope you will join me then also. And if you want to, you can always write questions or whatever you want in the comment section anytime, or go check the old ones or something. But I ramble a whole lot, so they're often long and I don't know. Anyways, now I will go. Thank you so much, both of you, and for the thumbs up. And I hope we meet again. Bye for now.